Hi everybody, I'm Marcus.
And I'm Letitia.
And this is your marriage tip for the day.
Today's marriage tip is the D word.
What's the D word?
I don't want to say it.
Divorce!
We thought this was a very important topic to discuss because a lot of people come to us, especially couples who are getting ready to get married, and they ask us the big question, how do I make my marriage work? One thing that I always tell them is to take divorce off the table. Divorce isn't an option. Well, a lot of couples, I think, they go into a marriage with, if he does this, he can forget it. I'm just going to get a divorce. If he steps out on me and, sleeps with somebody else, or, just any little thing. It can be something so simple. If he raises his voice at me, if he
ain't going to talk to me like that. He just don't know who he's talking to.
Yeah, right. If he's going to act like he's the boss of me, I don't have to.
You're not the boss of me.
I'm just going to get a divorce. No. Right, but the enemy knows, if the enemy knows that...
that's your breaking point.
Right.
If he knows that's the deal breaker.
He's going to make sure that...
That's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
He's going to meet you right there at your point.
Right. Because like we said, the enemy doesn't want you to have a happy marriage.
Right.
So if you're going into a marriage and saying, divorce is an option, you're kind of helping them out in a way. Right.
Or if you're going into a marriage saying, well, I'm not going to put up with this, and I'm not going to put up with that, and I'm not going to put up with that, you're really giving the devil a play-by-play strategy to kill your marriage. Because you've already said, if he does this, the marriage is over. If he does this, the marriage is over. So he's going to see fit that your husband or your wife pushes those particular buttons. So don't even go there. You know,
the enemy knows you. He's been watching you for years.
Right.
So he's going to say, Marcus, do that right there. That'll really tick her off. Try that.
Right. He's gonna be pushing those buttons. He knows buttons that will move you in ways that you're not even conscious of. The Bible says he's a thief, so the thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. He's trying to steal your marriage. He's trying to kill your marriage. He's trying to destroy your marriage. So while you're taking divorce off of the table, if you're gonna put anything on the table, put love on the table. Right. Because love never fails.
Right.
Love suffers, love is patient, love is kind. I mean, we all know this. We heard this at our wedding, 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Most time people just kind of quote it as a nice little poem. But no, it's a standard of living. It's the atmosphere that should be in your marriage if you're going to safeguard it against the D word.
For couples that are getting ready to get married, you're engaged, or just couples who just, see marriage in the near future. Take your vows seriously. Don't just get up there, and just be like, oh, I'm so in love, I'm so infatuated with this guy,
Because sooner or later, that's going to wear off.
It hasn't worn off.
Well, I mean, it won't wear off if you keep it stirred up. But there will be days that you love your spouse because the Bible tell you to. So, and only because the Bible tell you to. But on those times, what you have to do, it would be good for you to instead of leaving the vows for something that you say at the wedding, it'd be good for you to rehearse those vows. Just say them out loud. Well, maybe while you're putting your makeup on or while you're shaving or whatnot, just rehearse those vows. Say them out loud as a way of kind of reaffirming the commitment that you made. Yeah. Something about your words. Words will reprogram your heart to think right. Reprogram your mind to think right.
Yeah, and we have to get back to marriage the way, God intended it.
The way God intended it.
I think the world has just perverted marriage.
Right.
A lot of people go in thinking marriage is just like, just some kind of relationship, like, a dating relationship where, if you don't like what's going on for any reason at all, you say, I'm quitting.
Right. You can't trade your spouse in like you trade in your cars and your boats.
Right.
This is a lifetime commitment.
Yeah, or like your ex-boyfriend in high school. Marriage is serious.
Right. It's serious business, especially when you want to bring kids into the whole gamut.
They said, well, when me and my spouse got married, divorce was an option. Well, today you can change all that. From this point on, divorce isn't an option. I mean, you don't have to be crazy. If you're in danger, if that man is hitting you upside the head and
punch him back, hit him back.
No, babe, let's not do that. Just leave. Pray about it first. If your well-being is, at risk,
get help.
Yeah,
quickly.
Get out of that. Yeah.
So take the D word off the table. That's your marriage tip for the day.
If you like this video, check out our other videos on our channel. Also, you can stay in contact with us on social media. All of our contact information is listed in the description box below.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to make your marriage rock.